I mean, she's okay. Just you probably want to make sure that they're playing a fragile AD carry that you can get advantage against first. Is okay. Velios coming through.
Ooh,
Velios Thresh.
I like it. Can you build Heartsteel on Thresh? Get a bit of value, you know, like with your flay autos, yeah?
Yeah, you
like it.
You could do that. Really? Gonna play this one, huh? Definitely can be quite strong in the early game with Lee Sin.
Yep. A lot of pick potential here for DK. Lee Sin, Varus, and LeBlanc, plus the Leona.
Kind of reminds me of how we saw KT Rolster play against Gen.G. Very different comp, but like trying to do the same sort of thing here, where you have a lot of single target blow up. And the problem is there's a Thresh on the other side, so whoever you catch, probably going to be able to take that Lantern in team fights and stuff like that. But in the early game,
it does confuse me a little bit when people say copy faster, because I'm like, wait, are you? Like,
have you ever...
Ragu Linguini is like, have you got that as well? Like, that exact one?
Rather than going out, just have a bunch of stuff in your refrigerator that you buy at the mart or buy online.
Yep.
As looks like we might not even have a fight for this, although I say it, Rahel and Loopy both have 6. They're coming over.
Cool, Thanatos. Rooster stepped on a Lego for a moment there. Thanatos trying to come round. Not going to find that third Q as Lucid comes in just to watch the Dragon die. We're still going to fight for nothing, though, as an ulti flies to Narnia. Loopy's going to get taken down first here. First blood goes over to Duro, who's now getting the heck out of dodge. Hanwha probably wanting to back away to cut their losses, as that was a weird flash from Lucid. Still manages to pick up the kill, though, and that kick is gorgeous! And they stay around for about forever just to make sure they could all die. And there is a Sejuani. Glacial Prison. Where does it go this time?
Yeah, where does it go? Does he actually hit it? Does it get distorted?
The Void. Narnia again.
Oh, there's distortion.
Distortion's on cooldown. Narnia it goes. That was the choice. Hook is going to land. That's a really dead LeBlanc. The hook didn't actually land onto the LeBlanc, but sometimes you can just play and everything's fine.
They're going to drop the Herald here right away, and suddenly, Fulbe's lead just disappeared. They snapped their fingers.
Ooh, another hook's there for Duro as well. Doesn't really mean too much, but it was cool. That's my rule. I don't want to put extra stuff in my brain.
Thanatos?
Well, let's see whether the Lego can withstand this. He is going to slice. I don't think he has the dice, but he does have legs, and he's just going to walk this one out. Loki takes most of his health bar in turret damage.
Man, turrets are OP in challengers.
Yeah, dude.
Teams just don't respect them.
For Duro, and like, if you're not actually a lucid dreamer every single time, why are you calling yourself that? As Bulbe,
no ult.
He may need to distort, does do so. Just go back to it. That'd be the Chad move. But no, they are going to push away the LeBlanc, though, Harm Alive, with an opportunity now to move over towards the most valuable dragon in the universe.
Most valuable dragon in the universe. Thanatos has ult, no flash, though. His Bulbe's just doing so much poke.
Yeah. It's LeBlanc getting work done. Gets over the wall. Spotting everything out. There's Shirley. She hops on forward as now they might have found Loki off to the side. Solar Flare is going to slow him down, but he gets himself out of there. And they're looking to now try and stop this charge. Not going to be able to do so as the turret does fall down. Rooster standing in that front line. Moonlight Vigil is a fair bit of value, but not going to actually get any of the kills. And Rahel snipes him down.
That shot.
That was beautiful. And that was also a snipe from an on-hit Varus. Doing a lot of damage with that W empowerment. Constantly making noise. And so I'm used to it. I love it. As Duro's real dead, he's going to place them in a box, and no one puts DK in a box.
No.
Especially not Loopy and Fulbe.
He bought some time with that locket, though, didn't he?
He did. It could have been better if it was a Heartsteel, though.
Yeah.
Think about the amount of stacks he would have charged up while he auto-attacked Loopy.
He had a ward there, so he could have, like, queued into ward hop kick because he doesn't have flash, but they're just going to take Baron instead. Why not?
Lua is in a bit of trouble here, loses half of his health bar. It is still DK, by the way. D+ here is still DK. So, Taiki, if you could just pipe down, that would be great. Loopy now looking for a turn here, as off to the side is Thanatos. Does get interrupted with the Arctic Assault, but still flashing forward, looking for Lua. He's going to flash, he's going to use everything to try and get out of there as Cassante pulls the Crocodile back. but Sejuani's already dead. They're going to be able to trade this one out, but it's not enough. The value not quite there as Loopy kind of gets collected by Rooster sort of beautifully there as Rahel decided to take a turret shot. Turret's still the most valuable player.
I'm telling you, consistency
today.
of the turret, man. Just keep shooting. An unknown brush. Where's Loopy? Where is he?
Now some sneaky observing there as Loopy is going to get smoked for a moment. He's pretty tanky with that Eclipse though. As now Poolbay lurking off to the side as Lua doesn't have flash, remember, but Loopy is going to go down first. They just explode the Akali and now Lucid's looking to chase them down. 1 for 1 is going to be the trade here for now as Poolbay just dives on over. Oh man, every time he presses a button I get frightened. As, okay, Guan just going to get snared up for a moment, and Poolbay's just continuing to run circles around him.
Loopy's strat is just die, and then D+ will win the fight. Like, that's
yeah, it's die,
the game plan.
question mark, profit, or something like that. As now Duro is in a lot of trouble. The Flay is not going to stop that one. All out. It's going to bring Thanatos over so he can murder the support. Rooster, what was that? That was rude. That was not okay. As Lua is just going to be left by himself. Because his top laner just murdered his support. We also learned that Loki's first activation of his ultimate does 411 damage. Because that was all the damage he managed to, he just exploded after that. As take the ball for a walk. Don't look at the sun.
Wow.
That is a thing that you're not supposed to do. Loopy demonstrating that that is a bad move.
The full jungle clear.
They're completionists, you know, like
it's not
even if it takes them
80%.
500 hours, they're just going to make sure that they never have to open this game ever again.
Yeah, they're going to get the special title screen and everything.
Oh yeah, this is the good ending, you best believe. As the chain is going to miss onto Loki. Lucid is split pushing, as all Lee Sins want to do. Q barely not landing onto the Akali.
Watch out for Loopy. Oh, it's got a control ward there.
Rooster! He just did a bit of a drive-by. Wanders on through, he's pretty tanky.
I like just the donation over the wall, the control ward. Here's some catch-up money for you, HLE.
Oh, it's a bit sad. As Hanwha still have some threads left on this turret towards his bottom side. Poolbay just dancing around the area.
Lucid also with flash kick available. If they get any vision, he is going to look for it.
That siege minion did so much work as well. Absolute MVP. As the turret is going to fall based on that siege minion's hard work.
Wall. Oh boy.
Yeah. Okay. We haven't fought yet. Hummer Life are still scaling. As a lot of people said in Twitch chat, their composition scales really well. So after the Nexus falls, they're still going to be gaining power. But it will be a 0-2 loss. So they will have to come back the next game. Hopefully have this composition and convince their opposition to let
they
them
really are
start
100%ing this game.
Oh yeah, this is we're dotting T's and crossing I's and, and dotting F's. And
they better not forget
crossing J's.
It was actually a missable though on Summer's Rift. Oh,
okay. Boxes down. They managed to catch Poolbay, but the fight is on. They managed to take down the turret here as well. Loki protected by his shroud, but that's a gigantic crocodile diving on in the kickback. But it's red-white. Maybe you shouldn't fight, but if you're this far ahead, absolutely fight. Do whatever you want to. Actually, as the Q is going to miss, but Lucid, he can also do that. He does that in his dreams all the time, and he can remember them extraordinarily well. As these Nexus turrets, not long for the world, they are going to be taken down here, and DK, a 2-0 victory in game number 1, really coming off that KT loss beautifully and bouncing back.
Well, I will say, though, they did miss the bottom Krugs. Bottom Krugs, though, not 100%.
Dude, what the hell? DK won in 28 minutes.
Yeah. I told you it was going to happen. Atlas, it's a Frozen cast.
Did you actually you brought out a Frozen cast and didn't even tell me? I was casting by myself this whole time?
My casting meal kit. We were talking about meal kits earlier.
I should have known when you were talking about refrigeratable Buddha Jigga.
Yeah,
my God.
I knew it was going to happen. This is what they do. They actually could have ended faster, but they wanted to almost 100% the map. They also didn't get the blue buff. Poolbay did 25,000 damage this game, although I think Lucid's a good vote. Thanatos had a good game. Loopy, it's hard to describe what he did this game, but he walked at the team and got cooldowns.
He did.
And then D+1, so like, It's hard to give him POG, but in a weird roundabout way, he kind of was.
He was great. I actually think that DK just played it out
you.
really, really nicely. As, man, we were 8 seconds away from you not being absolutely perfectly correct on the 28-minute DK victory.
Yeah, but I was right.
But it still says 2-8 at the start of it, so I'm going to hand it to you. There it is.
Gonna come through.
7-0-9 on the Lee Sin. Played good League of Legends, and honestly, like, the game was Weird Wolf. So I think, like, when in doubt, Lucid.
Yeah,
for DK.
pretty much. He's the regular season MVP.
He is super good.
Or round 1 MVP, I should say.
And now 600 points, so only 100 away from the top spot here in Challenger. Of course, we know that in the LCK, we're already up to like 1,000 points for Carrier and stuff like that. But here, still very, very close as far as POG. So anyone could kind of walk away.